it's up to me, I can show you my world. We can go through it all. You just leave it up to me. Take a trip to the stars, I can show you it all. You just leave
What
it
is
up to me, I can show
guys?
you
It's
my
BT
world.
back here again with another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Sony WH-1000X Mark II. That's right, the second version of my favorite headphones ever. And what's great about this is they've added in some new features, and they've also brought down the price from $399 from the last year's model to $350 for this model. So right off the bat, I'm thinking, man, you guys are doing it right. You guys are listening to us and the consumer and knocking down these prices right off the bat. So how do these Bluetooth noise cancellation headphones stand up? Are they an upgrade over last year's version? Are they worth your money? Let's find out. Let's start this review right now, guys. In the box, you're gonna find a case, you're gonna find an adapter for the plane, you're gonna find a 3.5mm jack. You're also gonna find a USB charger to charge these with. All of which, in my opinion, feel really good. They feel all solid, quality all around. Moving on to the headphones themselves, these are probably the best looking wireless Bluetooth headphones that I have ever seen. They just scream elegance. I love the silver accents with the black. It's like a gunmetal look. I just love the look of these headphones. And then to add on to that, they add in these leather cups that just feel so good. They're really beautiful on the inside and the out, guys. You have to believe me when I say that. Now on the left ear cup, you're gonna find the buttons. You're gonna find the power button. You're gonna find the NC/ambient noise button as well, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Now on the right ear cup, that's where you control your music. You can skip forward, you can skip backwards with just a flick of your finger across, and you can also up the volume or down the volume. And this year, I must say that it is a lot more responsive. The technology has gotten a lot better. It really is an upgrade over last year's model. I had a lot of problems last year with the Mark 1s just going back or forward. I would always kind of mess it up and it was really hard for me. So this year, really good job Sony on just upping everything. Now you can also hold your palm over your ear cup, your right ear cup, and it will pause your music temporarily. Now once you remove your hand, it will then continue to play your music. You can also pause the music by just tapping on the ear cup as well, but it's nice to just have that feature where you can put your hand over your ear and then take it off whenever the announcements are done, or if somebody's trying to talk to you on a plane or at the gym. This will be great and it's very valuable. I don't know why I had my hand up that whole time. All right, so now that we got that out of the way, these are a gorgeous pair of headphones. They come with great accessories. Let's move on to the sound. Sound on these is great, guys. I love these. The bass, they have increased the bass a lot. And the mids are just so warm. Vocals just come out. They pop out of these headphones. The drivers on these are just quality, guys, all around. The highs are also nice and controlled. Everything is just, I cannot ask for a better sound profile from these. These even sound really good with the noise cancellation on. And that's saying a lot, because a lot of headphones, when they have that noise cancellation on, you hear that hiss, you hear that background static, and it just messes up the whole experience. With these, no, not so much. They stand up to the noise cancellation. Now they've also added in something called DSEEHX, and what this does is it takes your lossy files, your MP3 files, and it bumps them up to lossless files, which is like FLAC, WAV, files that have all the information from the regular songs. MP3s are great because they save a lot of space, but this causes a drop in quality. So what Sony has done is they've created an algorithm that helps you get that sound quality back. So that is just incredible. That's something more, stepping the game up that they've done. So these are going to be great for EDM, rap, of course. They're also going to be great for, do you guys know of a genre called coffee house favorites or coffee house music? It's one of my favorite Spotify playlists and I listen to that a lot. I'll link it down below. Let me know if you guys have heard of that kind of music, or if you like it yourself. I don't know, that's just, it just makes me feel really warm inside. And these headphones really bring out the warmth and the vocals and that comforting music. So if you guys like that folky Mumford and Sons kind of music, then these are great. So let's move on to the noise cancellation, guys. I just cannot say how impressed I am with these headphones. They're just amazing. They give you so many features, so many options to just try and do whatever you want with these headphones. They have a mode where you just have straight noise cancellation. And on top of that, this year they added in on the app that you can now optimize it. So if you hold down the noise cancellation button for 2 seconds, it will then take in your environment. It will take in the pressure into consideration. So if you're on a plane, it's gonna be different than the noise cancellation you're gonna get down here on Earth. When I use these without the optimization, I could still hear myself snapping my fingers in my ear. Once I then optimized it, when I held it down for 2 seconds, it went through all these tests. I then tried to snap my fingers again. What do you know? I cannot hear the snapping of my fingers. Now, this is the first time in any noise cancellation headphone that I have experienced this. I've always been able to snap my fingers, and I know you guys have as well, because you guys have been complaining in the comments that, look, what? I thought these are noise cancellation. It can't even knock out these simple noises. These will do that. So just wow. Wow. I cannot. This is just, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2017 noise cancellation, and Sony is bringing it to us, and I'm blown away. Wow. So let's talk about the battery life. Now, they've upgraded it from 20 hours from last year up into the 30s this year. So you're gonna get 30 with noise cancellation on, about 38, I believe, without the noise cancellation on. So this is more than enough to get you around the world and back. Now, one area where these aren't so great is as a headset to talk to people. People said that I sounded like I was in a hallway, very echoey. So the mic on these, they definitely, if you're watching this, and I have a feeling that you do watch these, increase the mic for the people that are using these for business. Or at my job, we sit in cubicles. I work in a lab as well, and people wear these kind of headphones. They also take Skype calls with these headphones. So it would be great to have a mic that is up to standard on these headphones. All right, Sony, can you do it? We'll see with the Mark III. All right, so I want to close this out by talking about the app a little bit. This thing is great. It's getting better and better with each update. They went from just having these little arena settings and stuff like that I really didn't like, and that doesn't make much sense. It just made your music sound a lot worse. But now they've added in profiles where you can customize your sound experience, and you guys know that I'm all about that. So, and the profiles they have on there actually work really well as is, but you can also customize it yourself to kind of bring up the mids or the bass or the highs, and it just brings this headphone up another notch that nobody's doing. Bose isn't doing it. I haven't seen Sennheiser do anything like this. So kudos to Sony for bringing that Jaybird element over into these headphones. They also let you control the noise cancellation a lot more in this app. You can turn it up for the ambient to let in how much you want to let in, whether that's voices you want to let in, or whether you want to let in a lot of car noise or train noise or plane noise, whatever it is. So they allow you to adjust how much that you want in there, which is great. And it actually works. Now, back when I demoed the QC30s, those had a slider from Bose, but it didn't work that well. It was the same all the way around. So now we have the Sonys that are actually taking the slider into consideration. So when you do move it, it does allow you to tailor your experience. So all in all, I just love these headphones to death. Sony, thank you very much. These are going to become my new daily drivers, replacing the old Sony MDR-1000Xs. Now I know here we are at the end of this review, and I know you guys have questions. I know you guys have questions still. One big question is, are they better than the QC35s? Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say